Good morning folks, and welcome to another vlog. Today is part of the Ride the Tube series, where I will be taking the entire journey route of the Jubilee line from here in Stratford to Stanmore. So without further ado, let's crack on. Okay folks, so we're starting from Stratford. Just waiting for the train to leave. It's going to Wembley Park. Then we'll see if we can get one up to Stanmore. Okay, so the next station is West Ham, where you change for the district Hammersmith and DLR. I'm not too sure myself because there's a packed train this morning, so it's rush hour.
City Lines, DLR and National Rail services. This station is West Ham. Change here for the District, Hammersmith and City Lines, DLR and National Rail services. This train terminates at Wembley Park. The next station is Canning Town. Doors will open on the right-hand side. Change for DLR, including services to the XL Exhibition Centre, London City Airport and City Hall. This station is Canning Town. Change here for DLR, including services to the XL Exhibition Centre, London City Airport and City Hall. This train terminates at Wembley Park.
underground, and we went underground until Baker Street.
And the O2. This station is North Greenwich. Exit here for the London cable car and the O2. This train terminates at Wembley Park. This station is Canary Wharf. Change here for the DLR and the Elizabeth line. This train terminates at Wembley Park. Is Canada Water. Doors will open on the right-hand side. Change for London Overground.
The London Overground used to be part of the East London line before they converted it over to the Overground to connect it as an outer orbital service.
This train terminates at Wembley Park. This station is Bermondsey. This train terminates at Wembley Park. London Bridge. This station is London Bridge. Change here for the Northern Line and National Rail services. This train terminates at Wembley Park. Station is Stratford. Doors will open on the right-hand side. Change for National Rail services from Waterloo East. This station is Stratford. Change here for National Rail services from Waterloo East. This train terminates at Wembley Park.
So the next station's Waterloo. You change to the Bakerloo, North and Waterloo City. National Rail services, including services to Gatwick Airport.
The next station is This station is Waterloo. Change here for the Bakerloo, Northern and Waterloo and City lines and National Rail services. This train terminates at Wembley Park. Station is Westminster. Doors will open on the right-hand side. Change for the Circle and District line. Exit for Westminster Abbey and Houses of Parliament.
Okay, so we're at Westminster.
This train terminates at
Now we're going to go from the
Wembley
extension,
Park.
which was opened in 1999, between Stratford and Westminster, onto the existing Jubilee line that was also opened in 1979. So I'm hoping that I'm going to catch the existing tunnel that goes to Charing Cross, where they sometimes use it as a turnaround point. I'm hoping to see the big gap on the train. On this side behind me. position myself on the right side of the train to try and capture this. And we're now onto the existing part of the Jubilee line from the extension. And we're now at Green Park.
This station is Green Park. Change here for the Piccadilly and Victoria line. Exit here for Buckingham Palace. Train terminates at Wembley Park. Station is Bond Street. Doors will open on the right-hand side. Change for the Central Line and the Elizabeth Line. This station is Bond Street. Change here for the Central Line and the Elizabeth Line. This train terminates at Wembley Park.
Okay, so the next station is Baker Street. We change to the Bakerloo Circle, Hammersmith City and Metropolitan lines. Now, fun fact, between Baker Street and Charing Cross, the Bakerloo line used to serve up to Stanmore. But when they said it was still congested, they needed a new line to relieve congestion. That's when they introduced the Jubilee line, and then that's when they ran from Stanmore down to Charing Cross. I said that was in 1979, and then 20 years later, 1999, they completed the extension that spurs off the Green Park, Far Westminster, around to Stratford. As you notice, these underground stations, Green Park or with an existing line, do not have platform doors, whereas the extension does. Other places on the network that have been seen with platform doors is the Elizabeth line and the Central Core.
The next station is Baker Street. Doors will open on the left-hand side. Change for the Bakerloo, Hammersmith and City, Circle and Metropolitan lines. Bakerloo, Hammersmith and City, Circle and Metropolitan lines.
So the next station is St John's Wood, which is the station on its own, no changing.
The next station is St John's Wood. Doors will open on the right-hand side. St John's Wood. This train terminates at Wembley Park. This station is Swiss Cottage.
Right, after this station, we can
This
surface
train
Buckhorn
terminates
again
at
for the rest of the
Wembley
journey.
Park. The next station is Finchley Road. Doors will open on the left-hand side. Change for the Metropolitan line. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This station is Finchley Road. Change here for the Metropolitan line. Platform. This train terminates at Wembley Park.
So we're leaving Finchley Road. This is the bouncy part of the
The next station is West Hampstead. Doors will open on the right-hand side. Change for National Rail Services and London Overground.
West
This
Hampstead.
station is West Hampstead. Change here for National Rail Services and London Overground.
Metropolitan.
This train terminates at Wembley Park.
ਸਦੀਕ ਨਾਲ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਰੋਟੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਰੋਟੀ ਖਾ ਕੇ ਜਾਓ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੋਟੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਣੀ ਜਨਾਬ ਦਾ ਪਾਸ਼ਾ ਗਿਆ ਤੋਂ ਤੇ ਆਦੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਭਾਈ ਤੇਰਾ ਹੀ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਖਤਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਬੰਦਾ ਮਰ ਗਿਆ ਗੁੱਸਾ ਦਿਸ ਕੀ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ ਜਨਾਬ ਦਾ ਪੜ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਰੋਟੀਆਂ ਕੀ ਖਾਣੀ
Right, okay folks, well basically we've got off the train now. So if I was speaking quietly I might dub it over and speak over when I edit this vlog. But I can actually fully speak properly now, it's just a bit more emptier. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make all the way to Stanmore because a lot of trains said Wembley Park. I will try my best for you guys. As I say, we're leaving Kilburn now. just see what happens. I mean, I've rode most of the Jubilee line, if you can't, 'cause it's only 4 stops to the terminus. You have to bear in mind, folks, that it's school time and I have to be there for my children, paramount always. So let's see what happens. I've pre-planned out the time and everything, so it's fine to do the whole line, but if there's any waiting around, then I will have to end my vlog at Wembley Park, but I will call it technically that I've rode in the entire Jubilee line, to be fair. The stops after Wembley Park would be Kingsbury, Queensbury, Cannons Park and then Stanmore. But as I say, we'll see what happens, folks.
The next station is Willesden Green. Doors will open on the right-hand side.
So I've got a bit my lip. A bit sore there. Need some water as well. Ooh, a roundel.
This station is Willesden Green. This train terminates at Wembley Park.
I can kind of film around the train a bit more better now. This is literally just 2 more passengers in his carriage. Just trying to see if I can find a destination board to the platform. Let's see if there is one going to Stanmore. But you can see the express with the Quite Line train flying past. Who's going to win, the Metropolitan or the Jubilee? It's a bit obvious.
The next station is Dollis Hill. Doors will open on the right-hand side.
Literally 2 stops away, Stratford terminating. So we're at Dollis Hill.
This station is Dollis Hill.
Jubilee line and go in the opposite direction.
This train terminates at Wembley Park.
Okay, apparently there's a train in 5 minutes to Stanmore, so we might be able to complete it after all, folks.
Please keep your personal belongings with you at all times. The next station is Neasden. Doors will open on the right-hand side. train terminates at Wembley Park.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, driver speaking. Next station is Wembley Park, where this train will be terminating. Can I please remind you to ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when you leave this train? Once again, next station is Wembley Park, where this train terminates.
When you see something that looks unusual, speak to a member of staff.
You just
Police 61016. We'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
All change, please. This train will now terminate here. All change, please. All change, please. This train will now terminate here. All change, please.
Okay, so we're now getting off the train at Wembley Park.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this train terminates here. All change, please. All change. This train terminates here at Wembley Park. Next northbound train, Stanmore train, approximately 6 minutes.
See if I can get a screenshot of that. Okay, so our Stanmore train's in. It goes back up. No, got the fourth one. Come on. There you go. 4 minutes. Well, folks, here comes the next train. It's going to take us all the way to Stanmore. You see it there?
This station is Wembley Park. Change here for the Metropolitan line. Exit for Wembley National Stadium.
Okay, folks, so
This train terminates at
the next station now will be Kingsbury. Visual displays in orange. The other one was in red. it is. But then when the underground's first up and running, as yourself, I wanted to put another four the Bakerloo line to go over. And then obviously after the Bakerloo line, I think that's the Jubilee line of today. The Bakerloo line does still run, but only runs from Harrow Woolstone to Elephant and Castle.
The next station is Kingsbury. Doors will open on the left-hand side. This station is Kingsbury. This train terminates at Stanmore.
When we get to Stanmore, folks, what we'll do is obviously I'll tap out, have a little look outside the station before then ending today's vlog. This was something I wanted to do for a little while, but I did it. But I do space out my Ride the Tube series. That's why I incorporate the TFL bus rides, walk in London, anything like local villages and town centres and things, and of course for holidays when I'm out there. Let's see, let's get a good shot of the station.
This station is Queensbury. This train terminates at Stanmore.
Right, okay. Next station is Cannons Park. What's the announcement say? Cannon!
The next station is Cannons Park. Doors will open on the left-hand side.
On the Redblock High Street. Now you probably can't see this, we're just going to have a bridge into the station.
This station is Cannons Park. This train terminates at Stanmore.
It's a termination point of Stanmore, but like I say, I won't end the video just there. I will tap out, we'll have a little look see around before ending today's vlog. So, we started at Stratford, calling at stops at West Ham, Canning Town, North Greenwich, Canary Wharf, Canada Water, Bermondsey, London Bridge, Southwark, Waterloo, Westminster, Green Park, Bond Street, Lake Street, St George's Wood, Swiss Cottage, Finchley Road, West Hampstead, Kilburn, Forest Hill, Leesden, Wembley Park, Kingsbury, Queensbury, Cannock Park, and then obviously Stanmore.
The next station is Stanmore.
So a little siding station here at Stanmore. This station has 3 platforms at Stratford.
This train terminates at
Alright, it's a gorgeous day here, folks. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do is obviously pause for a moment because I need to tap out when I get through the entrance. I'll take a picture of the entrance to the station, have a little mosey outside, and yeah, we'll go from there, folks. And what I'm seeing up here is another cool little feature. So I'm going to flip you around. So you've got the whole map there with the Jubilee line. Of the cab, and then I noticed if I go that way, that's too so good. So if you come around this way, so there's lots of people walking that way. You've got another cool feature. Yeah. You can
where you can distribute the
a little platform edge there, perfect for taking pictures when there's 2 in together. Okay, so this is the way out. Just come from the ticket barriers there. And you have to walk up the steps to get out of the station. That is very unusual. At Hainault, you walk down the steps to get out of the station. Similar stations. But the unusual part is the barriers are platform level, and the ticket office that used to be there was barrier level. So whether it used to be up here and then they moved them downstairs, I couldn't tell you, folks. Yes, it was. The telephone used to be there, and you can see there used to be the ticket office there, and then they moved it downstairs. So let's have a little look-see outside. Across the road so I don't get run over. So you got a South Harrow bus there. H12. See the famous Randall. Looks like a very busy street, guys. And obviously like the thatched house look of Stanmore station itself. So we're going to cross over now, look at the bus stop and see if you can get a bus elsewhere. But for me today, right, okay folks, well this is what we're in today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed the full entire route of Ride the Tube series on the Jubilee line from Stratford to Stanmore. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and push that little notification bell from releasing future videos. Until then guys, crack on. See you soon. Bye bye.